What's in store tonight? Luis Palomino, who knows Justin Gaethje well. They have fought twice in 2 Fight of the Year Canada bouts. He's going to take on a very resilient Rich Patishnock, the 27-year-old out of New Jersey by way of East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. As we take a look at the tail of the tape, Palomino goes 35-5-8. There you see where he weighed in, a 3-inch reach disadvantage to Patishnock, the 27-year-old. Here are the rules in the lightweight tournament. Quarterfinals are just 2 rounds. Semifinals and the final are 3 rounds, and there are no elbows used until we reach the final. That is to save our fighters unnecessary cuts and things of that nature until they are down to their last fight of the night.
Good. Ready, sir? Ready, sir? Here we go. Fight!
And here we go. This is the 4th quarterfinal. One of these men is moving on to semifinal number 2, where they will face João Zeferino as he punched his ticket in quarterfinal number 3 with that amazing stoppage over Brian Foster.
Our champ Justin Gaethje and his coach Trevor Whitman are looking on very intently on this fight, more so than the other ones. I think they've got Palomino on the brain.
Yep.
Rich comes with a leg kick, looks to close the distance here. Palomino just too strong. Rich is going to have to really get underneath him. He's fighting an underhook right now. He's not strong enough to deal with that. He's going to have to get his body and get his elevation down there. Palomino changes positions, put Rich up against the fence.
And Chael, if Rich Patishnock has an advantage anywhere, as it looks like a low knee comes in, inadvertent from Palomino, and referee Tione decides to stop us, get the break here. Now it's his discretion up to 5 minutes, and Patishnock's going to take a few.
Keep him up. I know it was unintentional.
Referee calling it unintentional, which means a point won't be taken away and a disqualification is not on the table.
Take your time, man. Take your time. Let me know when you're 100% ready.
There it is one more time on the left side of your screen.
Good underhook here. It was a great time to throw a knee. It simply was too low. You can see on that highlight reel, it did go below the waistband there, right to the groin. Rich Patishnock, but it was a really good time to throw a knee. A little space separated. I suspect they're going to be back in that same position, but here we are.
And I was just about to say, if Rich Patishnock has an advantage, it's going to be that Luis Palomino isn't necessarily the fastest starter, but he will grind you down. In a 5-round bout, this guy gets stronger in rounds 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, and he's a very muscular guy. He's extremely explosive. He's the one that's giving Gaethje the biggest problems. One of the reasons Gaethje's sitting front row with his coach right now, talking mental notes. I think they believe that this is the guy that's going to advance to the tournament. And right here, again, Rich looking for takedowns, but if he can't get through the underhooks of Palomino, he's not going to get him down. Palomino just too strong.
2 rounds here in quarterfinal number 4. One of these men will be moving on to the semifinals. João Zeferino already there. Be an interesting matchup for either one of these guys to go against him. And again, another big knee coming, this time from Patishnock, as he's got Palomino up against the cage.
Yeah, Palomino settling into this position a little bit too much, Todd. You know, if a judge is looking at this and everything stays the same here, the guy who's got his back against the fence is losing this position. That's not where you want to be. You want to be the guy out in the open here. Oh, big uppercut by Palomino, lands on the break.
Patishnock looking like he was going to go for a slam of Palomino, unable to pull it off, and so we're back to square one in the centers. We come up on 2 minutes and 40, and a quick exchange there, and a shot coming from Patishnock.
Now this one Patishnock might get. This time he's beat the underhook. He's lower. He's got his hips and his head lower than Palomino. He's starting to gain elevation on his own. He doesn't want to do that. The lower he can stay and the tighter those hips he can stay, the more likely he is to finish this, but he breaks right there. His hands have come unlocked. Palomino's no longer in danger of being taken down, but Palomino has got to trade positions with him here, Todd. He cannot just rest and keep his back on the fence. The judges do not like that.
For the number of languages we're going to hear tonight at the America Theater. We've got Spanish, we've got Portuguese, we've got Russian, we've got a little bit of everything tonight. in this 8-man tournament, a first for the World Series of Fighting here at WSOF 25, with the winner getting a shot at Justin Gaethje his lightweight belt in the spring. And so Chris Towney, we're all about action here, and he decides to separate them. And it's Patishnock coming forward, firing off.
I'll tell you what, Todd, he's got a very clear game plan, does Patishnock, and he is sticking to it. It's to pressure forward, it is to push Palomino on the fence, and it was to drag him to the canvas. Now, he succeeded at 2 of those 3 so far. He hasn't got him down yet, but he is pushing forward, he's pushing him into the fence. Palomino is not going to win a fight in this position. I really feel that Palomino is conceding this position a little bit, almost in his own mind calling this a draw. It's not a draw. The guy with his back against the fence is losing this position. Rich with great pressure there, digging his underhook, sidestepping so Palomino can't get off, and using head position.
45 seconds to go here, round 1. This one's scheduled for 2. Tyone's seen enough again and separates him.
I suspect Rich is going to throw either a kick or a punch and push him right back into this fence, Todd. It's a game plan that's worked so far in this round.
And they come together, a nice exchange, and the knees come in fast and furious. Palomino doing work, but doesn't connect there. And then he does it, he's down. Patishnock is in trouble. Palomino teeing off.
He's at least done enough to come back and steal this round. Has Palomino.
Final 10
seconds.
For the
finish. He might get it.
Has got to be it. That is it.
Wow. Oh, and he is pointing to Justin Gaethje.
Justin Gaethje.
Gaethje is not looking at him.
Yeah, he says he loves you now. We'll just wait till they meet up again, potentially in the spring. As Luis Palomino, I'm with you, Chael Sonnen. It looked like Rich Patishnock was the dominant fighter for 4 minutes and 30 seconds of that first round, and then the last 20, Palomino with a flurry.
You've heard the expression, it only takes one, right, Todd?
Boom.
Well, in this case, there was about 15 or 16 thrown here by Palomino, but only 1 or 2 got through. And Rich, who had fought a very tactical and a very excellent fight, I don't think he was just quite ready for this flurry. I know you and I didn't see that coming. Palomino looked like he was on cruise control for a better part of this round. I thought he was coming back and doing just enough to maybe steal the round, but he had other plans. He started swinging and didn't stop until the referee stepped in there. Extremely impressive performance, and you see why Palomino is arguably the odds-on favorite to win this thing. Former 2-time #1 contender. Why can't he do it again, Todd?
Well, the way he came on there, and that right was what finished it off. I really thought Chris Towney was going to end it on the first knockdown. He saw enough from Patishnock to let him keep going. And maybe right now Rich Patishnock's wishing, I wish he hadn't, because when he got up, he got the double knee, then he got the combination, and it was the right from Luis Palomino, the baboon, that finished him off. Just before the bell in round number 1, we're talking under 6 seconds to go, and Palomino with a big right puts Patishnock away. He's an ornery guy, but he has classy sportsmanship. Luis Palomino congratulating Rich Patishnock. He's probably telling him, man, you really had me going there in round number 1, but I finished it.
He was probably annoying him is what he's doing.
Exactly.
Who wants a pep talk from the guy that just cleaned you up? Hush.
Here are your highlights. Again, Rich Patishnock with a great start, but this was the beginning of the end.
I mean, this was just a flurry of all flurries right there, Todd. And we'll talk about a rope-a-dope.
Yeah.
I mean, I tell you, I was falling forward. I was thinking, I don't really know what's going on here.
And here it comes.
Palomino was sure off to a slow start, and then all of a sudden, that just changed.
With the official decision of quarterfinal number 4, we set it inside the cage, and Jad Securo.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight ends quickly in 4 minutes and 55 seconds of round number 1. Your winner by knockout, advancing to the semifinals, Luis Palomino.